years too in the corporation of Eckankar, and I look back now, it's been about 7 years since I left. I found myself, or I see myself as rather complacent when I was back there. And originally the aim was self-realization, God realization. That's what Paul set up as like something to strive for. Well, it's kind of generalized. What Duane's doing is really refining this process that we go through to recognize the is, which is, old term sugmod, but it's the isness that just is. So in Eckankar, it was never really focused on. I mean, its initiations were somehow going to imply that you had these, these self and God realization positions, but it was really never detailed or defined how to recognize this position. So, and then Duane had that experience with the members being pizza dough. They're just complacent. They're just lying, against the wall, stuck to each other in this passive position. So we have a new position, new opportunity here to move, to recognize more.
So I always wonder when somebody stated that was here and there in some system for 30, 40, 50 years, and then suddenly discovered something which is, I don't know, more true, better, this or that. So my question is, why did it take you so many years to find something which is more real? And the second one, referring to your, you mentioned lazy and things like that. So when one is lazy, one would be mentally or whatever lazy in every system. It is not so much about the system, although it does support laziness and passive mode and things like that. But it is up to us whether we are lazy wherever we are. So I don't know. I don't find myself being lazy. I tried a lot of things and saw them for what they are, learn a lot in that process, which cannot be replaced, because whatever I learned in those different systems is the benefit, because nowadays I came through all those ideas and I know better. So it is laziness is and passiveness is within us, and it is just an attitude, and one can be wherever one place themselves, but nevertheless, if is lazy, then it is lazy. So that's it.
To reply to your first part of your share was that I used comparison. Really, I saw the comparison between what I was doing in Eckankar and what I'm doing now, and that's what I see as me being complacent, and that's pretty much the whole world and the systems and the agencies that make people indoctrinate them into this sort of complacency, obeying the authorities in each of these systems. And that's the way it was in Eckankar. Even though I appeared to be active, I mean, I felt like I was active, but now that I compare it to now, where I don't need authority figures, to so-called guide me, like then, the guidelines and all the things that you needed to go through to get something done. Now it's like my own initiative to get something done with guidance, but it's now I'm actively involved in the process of my own becoming aware, whereas before I was depending on somebody else to tell me, like, if I'm okay, basically through the initiations, that kind of confirmed that I'm okay to get my next initiation. Whereas now all that is erased. Now it's like wide open territory and opportunities galore to explore and to initiate and to be creative.
This planet Earth needs a lot of help from all of us right now. Dean Val of NUUU, Nations United, UNUversal, UNUversity, is contacting people around this world every day to share the importance of the all-natural environment supporting all of us. Dean Val and Duane Lee Heppner.org 501c3 have created CAN, Community Action Network, to help all communities become aware of how to be self-sufficient with permaculture and food and rainforests. We are always looking for real people to step up, who want to learn what life on this earth is all about. We will be leasing large portions of land to create something wonderful for all communities everywhere. Contact Val Vitals on Skype and Facebook to get involved with what we all can do now, or through the phone number provided or the website in the links. Duane The Great Writer.net. Join us for weekly environment awareness Skypes every Sunday at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The NUUU, Nations United, UNUversal, UNUversity, is dedicated to supporting and providing a real purpose and real awareness with the all-natural environment supporting all of us. First comes this earth with food and rainforests, and to protect what is still here. For those who have the awareness to see what is actually taking place here with all the natural devastation, which is also purposely planned by WorldKontrollers, you now have a real opportunity to step up and do something with those who also care about your planet Earth. Duane Lee Heppner has created the NUUU, Nations United, UNUversal, UNUversity, which completely entails the all-natural environment everywhere, and a real education that has real value, and that far surpasses any commonly created indoctrinating educational system that does not focus on what sustains all of us naturally. Real survival makes sense, with everything here that is self-sustaining.